Hello, it's patch note time, baby. Season one, part one. Um, they've they've said that you can see here the patch will come in two parts. So the first patch is today, August 15th. The second patch will be coming shortly, hopefully in the next few days. Um, Morty is also arriving on the 23rd, so that'll be cool to get a new character that we've pretty much seen nothing about. So, but aside from that, we have a new free character rotation. So we have Arya, Batman, LeBron, and Steven, which is great because I kind of want to try out LeBron. I already have Batman and Arya, but I've been wanting to try out LeBron a little bit, so that's cool. All right, meta systems. Free character or free rotation characters now have an icon to identify them. Battle Pass XP has been increased for 10 wins and 5 for losses, while before it was 5 and 3. So that's cool. Disabled class-based Battle Pass missions other than tanks. That's cool because like me personally, like I haven't unlocked any mages, so I would auto reroll anything that had to do with the mages. So now tanks other because everyone gets Wonder Woman. So that's cool. It's a good change. And then lowered the requirements for seasonal missions. So bring out a player was 75, now it's 50. Top side bottom 50 assists, 125 assists. Jesus. So this is all good, making the game a little bit easier to get the rewards and stuff. So perk changes: clear the air, increase consistency on the perk. Um, I don't clear the air. I don't actually know what this one does. Is this the one? Clear the air. I don't feel like a lot of people ran this one. Clear. Your team destroys enemy projectiles after neutral dodging the projectile. Okay, so apparently that's more consistent. Or wait. So they increase the consistency. We are aware of inconsistencies on this perks. Okay, so they increase the consistency, but they're also aware of specific issues with Velma and Batman's. So, make it rain dog. Projectile speed is now properly applied to thrown items. Cool. Painted target. Fixed an issue where projectiles were applying bonus damage. Alright. Retaliation ready. Reduce unstacked gray health from 3 HP for 3 seconds to 1 HP for 3 seconds. Reduce stacked gray health from 4 HP to 2 HP. So they buffed that, that's fine. School Beam Wounds has increased consistency on projectile block spawn. And now notable, getting hit by Jerry will now spawn a projectile block buff. So that's cool. Slippery when faint, fixed an issue where evade distance was not increased on hit cancels. Snowball effect, fixed an issue where projectiles were applying bonus damage. Static electricity increases consistency on projectile damage application. Thrown items will now apply. So just overall kind of like really only like one nerf, it seems like. And the rest were basically like bug fixes, so it's all good for me. Ice debuff, movement speed slow at one stack reduced from 20 to 15. Slow now scales linearly. With each stack, removed a bug where fighters took initial knockback. Ability cooldowns. Fixed a bug where cooldowns would not trigger properly if you. So this isn't the. I don't know if you've seen the clips. This is a bug that people were kind of abusing with Jake and Velma, where Jake would go um into like your house, your down B like house, car, boat, whatever, and then Velma just stood behind in twos and just shot giant speech bubbles. So that's cool that they fixed that. Free for all. Fix a bug where pop-up text will display incorrect point value. Okay, you can now preview a character's announcer pack, which is great. It's definitely a good change. Like you should I'm shocked it took this long. But tutorials. Fix the tutorials causing stage hazards to toggle off in other game modes. Down spike tutorial has been fixed, so it requires an actual spike. The rain dog tether step of the intro tutorial no longer counts if you pull your ally in after they've run out. Fixed for Shaggy falling off the map during the aerial combat. Added a wall to the second step of the KBI tutorial. Hopefully this fixes it, because I know a lot of people, myself included, can't. It's like bugged. Like you literally can't beat it. New terms for wall fatigue in the glossary, as well as block, hazard, and wipe. What's a wipe? I don't know. All right, so now we're getting to the nitty gritty. So plus is a buff, minus is a nerf. Grave is a change. So Arya, the goal of these changes was to make Arya's combos be more consistent and successful at lower skill levels. So she gets a buff to her air and ground up special. Hitting a fighter will now more accurately launch them at an angle to allow follow-ups. Pretty cool. Up air attack, the first hit will now more accurately combo into the second hit. Cool. Neutral air attack. It now has an earlier branching on hit. Neutral, I mean, sure. Ground side attack. Arya will retain velocity on first hit of side attack. Okay. Ground down attack. Now is a slightly earlier dodge branching. Alright. And then this is a change. Fixed a bug where Arya would not copy over capsule hitboxes on her normal neutral attacks when stealing a fighter's face. Set Arya's hurt box to match her victim's hurt box. Good. Fix the bug where Arya's top UI would be offset incorrectly when she steals a face. I don't know what that. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that. Fix the bug where Arya's disguise hitbox would get disconnected. Fix the bug where Arya's original hitboxes would be usable during disguise attacks. Fix the bug where hitboxes from Arya's disguise would stay active during. So yeah, basically just upped, just like they said, be more consistent on combos, and fixed bugs with her face stealer interactions. So cool. Arya's a fun character, but yeah, I've said it before. She's a cool character that seems like you need to. She's a lot of work for something that other characters do better and easier. So hopefully this brings her a little bit more in line, but not too in line where she's like broken. So all right, Batman. So we have a change on his air and so his grapple. Fix the bug where so they're now officially quote unquote fixing a bug where the grapple would overshoot the destination if the fighter he was grappling to dodged. I always thought that was fine. Increase the overshooting distance when grappling to an ally. Fix Batman grapple failing at short distances under high latency. So this is interesting because like I thought this was kind of like the point, or at least like a counterplay to the grapple is if he's like, coming in and on like a ground level and I jump and air dodge while he's grappling in, he's not gonna end up below me. He's gonna end up past me on my, other side. I thought that was the point. I don't know if this just means they've stopped him from literally killing himself. Which they've said they fixed before. So I'm interested to see how this works. But regardless, his ground side attack got nerfed. The first hit of added 3 frames of whiff recovery, and his neutral attack in the second half of the patch, which will come out in hopefully a week or so. Batarang pickup will now return 9.45 seconds of its cooldown, down from 11.5. This helps create a window where the Batarang is used for the opponent to react. Perks like CoffeeZilla, causing this cooldown to be shorter. We felt like this change was just yeah. He pretty much always would have his Batarang out, so that's fair. Okay, like Bugs Bunny has a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, if you've seen any like tier list videos, Bugs is probably S tier in all of them, just because he did everything too well. So this is, yeah, he's a bit too safe in everything he does. We've given him some additional whiff punish windows to help address this. The big thing here is they fixed exploits where bugs could spawn two rockets, fixed an exploit. I've never seen this one, but apparently he could spawn multiple safes without triggering the cooldown. And they reduced the safe HP from 16 to 14, which is pretty big because I feel like a lot of times when I was fighting bugs, he would, like, I would fight him off of the safe, but then I wouldn't be able to kill it by the time where he would get back and just hit me with it anyway. So that's cool. Um, his up or his air down special, apparently, um, he can only have, yeah, okay, so he can only have one set of tunnels now. Cool. Air up attack added 4 frames of whiff recovery. Air side attack 5 frames of whiff recovery. Air neutral 5 frames. Ground down attack pies only lasts 8 seconds from infinite, and it no longer applies slow. Which, look, that's kind of the whole point, again, to me, is to apply the debuff. But, you know, let them do what they want. Alright, so Finn, right away they say fighting is too difficult, he felt too safe and could throw attacks without. Super true. The hurt slash hitbox foundational updates are coming soon, so they're not the main problem with Finn is his hitboxes are broken. So they're adjusting him slash nerfing him right now, and they're gonna fix. So he's not 100% cured. Passive. His attacks affected by attack decay no longer spawn coins. Great. He now spawns with 100 gold instead of 200. Great. They buffed his air down special. Well, I guess they just fixed an issue where the gem required 200 gold to spawn, but only costs 100 to spawn. Gems now require and costs 100. Cool. So you need to have 100 gold to spawn the gem. Cool. Fine. His air side special, they added whiff recovery. It's so weird that they like specified the amount of frames, but who cares? Ground slash air up special. So this is his backpack. Reduce the strength of the vacuum effect. Great. Weaker hits of the backpack will no longer overwrite stronger hit knockbacks from the other attacks. Okay. Whiffing with all hits will still drop a coin. Good. Added whiff recovery. Cool. Hitboxes should better match the attack. Not perfect into our plan. Okay. So they fixed the hitboxes a little bit, but not fully. His air side attack reduces active frames to diminish Finn's ability to hit fighters behind him. Great. Ground down attack. Distance Finn covers with this attack now scales without charge. Great. Increased whiff recovery of the first hit for those ground side attack. Great. On the house perk. Oh, this is his signature perk. Fixed an issue where Finn still spent gold on gems spawned by the perk. Slightly reduced the launch speed of gems spawned by the perk. This should fix the issue that arose when this perk was rained down. Okay. So overall, Finn got some nerfs. Got a little, fix some bugs that maybe will help him a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully it's enough in conjunction with the hitbox system overhaul to bring him more in line and make him way less annoying, because he's fun. He's like a fun character to play. He's obviously an iconic character, but most people just have negative feelings because he's so annoying to play against. Garnet buff. Air slash ground neutral special. Song activation starts earlier on frame 12 instead. They basically made it twice as fast on startup, which is cool. Air ground down special. Fix bug where Garnet would be stopped by Iron Giant's collision when she moves with her down special. Cool. Neutral air attack, slightly higher base. Cool. Garnet doesn't need much for her to kind of like be in a good spot, so I think that's fine. Harley. Harley Bomb Stuffy Bat. I don't know. I'm assuming this is like her bomb teddy bear. Harley Bomb VFX shrunk to better match the explosion radius and weight increased from 42 to 44. Iron Giant VFX now better matches Iron Giant size without making the screen too busy. Air ground down special fixed an issue where VFX trails would persist. Yeah, okay, cool. Can no longer use cannonball attack when out of air specials. Knockback angle changed to send fighters more horizontal in a way. Cool. Fixed issues that allowed for infinitely bouncing. Great. Great health from activation reduced from 2+ number of bolts to bolts. Okay. So gray health got reduced. Great. Iron Giant grabs and are correctly blocked by incompatible states. I don't know what that means, but okay. Great. Can no longer hit the same target multiple times. Great. Final hot hit knockback angle changes and fighter more horizontal. Great. Great health from scrap reduced from 3 to 2. Allies that consume scrap will overwrite any existing gray health. Great. Fixed attack decay if not triggering. Great. And gray health from art reduced from 10 to 6 for okay. Yeah, so big nerfs for Iron Giant, which will hopefully just make him more make him less infuriating to play against. So good changes there in my opinion. Jake no longer air down attack. Okay, removed instant cancel out attack to prevent skateboard infinities. Okay, no longer bounces off allies. It's fine. Ground up attack. Additional whiff recovery, slightly later charge cancel window to make it a bit more committal. Okay. How many more? Alright. I'm gonna go a little bit faster so the video just doesn't go on forever. LeBron got some changes, some buffs. His solo dunk no longer spawns a shockwave. Cool. The ally teleport version spawns a shockwave and launch fighters into the shockwave. The shockwave will launch fighters into the final hit that it put. Okay. So yeah, you can't just like spam solo dunk. That's fine. Okay. Branches fit for hitbox hitting behind him too much. Make it a little bit easier to combo. Fix for okay. Shared attack decay from side attack. Okay, 3 combo hits more consistently. Fixed angle of attack. Fix some team color issues. Great. Great. When an ally catches a no-look pass, the basketball pass buff room it flames to know they will throw an ignite. Okay, cool. My boy Rain Dog removed hit pause on ally that threw Rain Dog. I don't really use the throw, but cool. I don't really do that much. Increased cooldown on his tether from 13 to 14. Okay. I don't know if this is necessary, but whatever. And then up air hitbox size increase. Great. It was too hard to hit. Even when it does hit, it's not enough. They probably could increase the knockback, but whatever. Side special felt a little. Yep, cool. So recovery increased by 2 frames on his rage air side special. So his kick. Shockwave now launch fighters into a final hit that applies weaken debuff, and added 4 frames. Cool. So basically, just made his kick a little bit more punishable. Great. Watermelon Steven ability cooldown now begins when Watermelon Steven is rung out. That's fair. Taunt. Fix an issue where Steven can only perform his odd. Okay, who cares? Fix an issue where Steven's intro VO. Who cares? No longer will animation hitch on air neutral attack. Okay, Okay, great. Some bug fixes. Let's go. Superman just got some whiff recovery added to like all of his ground attacks, which is great. Taz. This is the start of our tornado changes for Taz. We will continue monitoring tornado with extra scrutiny. Okay, chicken debuff. Fix the bug where Transformers. What is this? Yeah. Fix the bug where transformed fighters could receive buffs. Okay. Chicken duration from 10 to 8 seconds. Increase the size of the chicken. Okay, fine. Adjusted projectile movement, direction of Taz spits projectiles. People were more forward and less of a lob. Okay. When Taz spits a projectile back out of fire, projectile will mean that's cool. If Taz eats a projectile that can't be spit out, he will refresh a count of his apple core ability. Okay. Increase the size of hit collisions for Taz eating projectiles on his neutral special. Also made it possible to eat projectiles a few frames earlier. Okay. Taz deals 1 stack of weakened debuff every time you choose an enemy. Okay. Fix a bug that allows for ground movement after eating. Okay. Oh, so you're not supposed to be able to move after eating. Okay, that's fine. Up special. Damage reduced from 10 to 9. Base knockback 15 to 13 and 50. Fix the bug where enemy fighters become invulnerable to the fight cloud after dodging it. Now, okay, so it's Tornado. Now a cooldown move with a 7-second cooldown. While its cooldown is active, a side special is a weaker version. Okay. Full power Tornado is 1.5 duration and receives an extra 1 second after passing an ally. On cooldown, Tornado has a 0.25-second duration, does not gain additional duration. Great. Ground up attack is now a 2-hit attack. The early hit combos into a sandwich. Okay, great. So hopefully Taz becomes like an actual character with this. Because my main problem with Taz is that he was just a side special. Like that's all he was, but hopefully now he'll be more. Tom and Jerry Dynamite now applies projectile perk effects. That didn't? Jesus. Fix the bug that would prevent Tom and Jerry from using normal air attacks when air special limit has been reached. Fix the issue where Jerry would continue to have active hit frames and falling from the rocket. Okay. Velma gets nerfed on everything. Reduce air side special. Reduce distance. Air up special reduces weakened stacks from 3 to 2. We're no longer chained into down air attack to easily prevent easy application of damage. Great. Reduce great health from 12 HP to 4 to 6 HP for 3. Great. Increased recovery. Great. Added whiff recovery. Great. Fixed issues when word bubbles would go through bugs tunnel. Less ammo. Less ammo. Weight. Great. She's a little bit lighter. Easier to kill. And then reduce great health from 7 for 5 to 3 for 3. Great. I think this is all fair. Hopefully she is less just good at everything and still keeps her niche. And Wonder Woman buffs. Ground air, cooldown lowered, 13 to 12. Projectile shield comes out earlier. Great. Hurt box should now better match the animation of her up air. Great. Increased weight from 65 to 76. This is probably the biggest thing. So she's just going to be harder to kill, which is fine. Shield of Athena perk, adjusted scale, projectile shield to cover an edge case where projectiles would pass above it during a dodge. Great. I think all of these are solid changes. I think you'll probably see more Wonder Womans. Hopefully you'll see less Velmas. Hopefully Taz is, like a fun character now rather than just a gimmick character. Hopefully LeBron, we start seeing more of LeBron. Iron Giant, hopefully he won't be just again like hopefully he just won't be annoying to fight and will actually be fun to fight. Finn, hopefully he's brought more in line. And same thing is more fun rather than annoying. And Bugs, hopefully he's more fun than annoying. So overall, great. I think especially when the second half of the patch comes in a couple days or week or so, with the hitbox changes, hopefully it'll just be such a better game. I'm excited, but cool. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. That's all I got. Take it easy. Bye.